for his work in this film, Taron Egerton. And that's it. No, just kidding. The reason we're all here in the first place, please welcome Sir Elton John. All four of you. Elton, I want to start with you because, yes. Okay, clap if you've now seen this film 3 or more times. Amazing. And it gets better each time. Elton, I do want to start with you because I feel like the reason we are here is that you decided in the last couple of years, you've always been an open book. You and I have spoken many times. You don't really let anything back. But in the last couple of years between your autobiography, Me, and this film, you've really let people in a way that you have never before. Why did you decide that now was the time with the film and the book to do that?
Well, the film was 12 years in the making. And finally, we got it together and it started to be made. And then David, my husband, said, you know, the film should come out and then we should do the memoirs. And I wasn't going to do a memoir, but then I decided I would because David said my children should know about my life. And so the film was a fantasy truth, I wanted to do a fantasy film about my life, not a regular biopic. And I think that's why it took so long to get made, because we wanted an R rating and we wanted a fantasy. They're not your usual blueprints for a Hollywood movie. But we got it in the end, thanks to Paramount, who were wonderful partners, amazing. And then the next part was the truth, and the whole truth and nothing but the truth. And I think it was, it just seemed an obvious step once the film had come out in the spring to follow it in the fall with the real memoir. And now I should probably shut up and go away for a while.
No!
So that's why it just happened in that kind of order. Well, it was Paramount that the film came out. Sorry about that. Paramount that the film came out first, and then the memoir.
What kind of conversations did you have with Lee Hall, who's the screenwriter of this wonderful film, who you'd also worked with on the Billy Elliot musical? Did you sit with him, or did he already know enough that he was able to go off and do this without having to?
He already knew that I was a pervert. So I didn't really sit down with him at all. I mean, I really had nothing much to do with the script and the filming of the. I let David and Dexter and Matthew and everybody else get on with it. And the first time I really saw the film in rough shape was the beginning of this year. I was led on this lot, and I was in complete floods of tears because it was very hard for me to watch some of the scenes because they brought back so many memories. So I didn't really interfere. I mean, obviously, when you're making a film, that things change from day to day. Different things are edited, and the way it's filmed. People have different ideas. But I mean, I was trying to go to sleep while David was watching Rushes, and I had a fairly good idea, but I really didn't know what the film was going to be about until I saw the rough cut in January or February, and then at the film festival in Cannes, I saw the whole thing put together, and I hadn't seen the last bit where Bernie comes into rehab, and that completely destroyed me because Bernie's the glue that held me together all that time. Without him, I wouldn't be sitting here because, it's to have a relationship with someone as a friend for 52 years is quite remarkable. To have that and a working relationship and still be together and enjoying ourselves so much is even more remarkable. So I have to pay tribute. And I realized when I saw the ending of the film how much that he'd meant to me for all those years. Without him, I couldn't have survived. And it made me cry. And it was a wonderful thing. I mean, it's really strange sitting in the Cannes Film Festival and thinking, what the hell are they going to think of this? And you're sitting there and I'm sitting next to Taron and I'm thinking, oh God, oh God. And then the Your Song scene happened and they applauded and I thought, phew, we're okay. No, it's remarkable to see your life being told on screen, albeit fantasize some of it. But I love that part about it. The scene where I go up in the air at the Troubadour, I thought, that's weird. Crocodile Rock was not the song I wanted to choose, but it was a stroke of genius because Michael Stipe, who's a dear friend of mine, said that scene when you go up in the air and you're transiting and you know you have the audience by the palm of your hand. He said that's the first time I've ever seen it captured in cinema, how an artist feels when they have that 2 or 3 seconds when they know they're onto a great thing. And it's a stroke of genius.
Thank you, Michael. That actually kind of goes into what I want to talk to you about, because when the first time I saw it in, I think, April or before Cannes, that's the one thing I was really struck by, was how much the relationship between you and Elton, as portrayed by Taron and Jamie Bell so beautifully, is really the center and the heart of the film. And my question to you is, when did you realize, did you read an early script? Did you see an early cut? When did it hit you for real that your relationship was really such a focal central point of the film and the heart of the film?
Well, like Elton said, this movie has been around for a long time. And I originally saw original scripts for it. And I'll be quite honest, I was a little sort of distressed because I didn't feel necessarily depicting it in the right way. But at the same time, I wasn't in the game enough to know what the idea about the film or the way the filmmakers wanted to depict it. And once I realized where they were going with it, I sort of definitely fell into line with it, you know. It's a very surreal situation. If you asked me sort of in 1967 what my bucket list was, it certainly wasn't, oh, I think in 52 years from now I'd like to see Jamie Bell play me. That wasn't really a high priority. So obviously, all joking aside, this process is something that I initially didn't really understand, but came to embrace 100% as it took off. And the things that I was a little dubious about initially were totally leveled by the ultimate package of what this became. It became something extraordinary, much, much more than I could ever have imagined.
Taron, one of the thing that I'm so jazzed about with what you've done, when I've seen the film a few times now, is that you are asked as the lead character in this film to do such wildly different things. The spectacular, fantastical moments, the singing, the dancing, which I love, and then contrasted with these super, super intimate scenes. And that's one of the reasons why I was so happy to see you nominated for the SAG Award along with Taron Egerton. What was it like with the scheduling of this film? Was it such that in one shooting day you were doing crazy big dance numbers and intimate scenes at the same time, or were you able to schedule it so that it wasn't so hairy?
I didn't have a great deal to do with the scheduling. Yeah, it was, and more than anything else I've ever done, this movie, this role, kept me on my toes more than anything else. We didn't have the luxury of filming things chronologically, and the great joy of the character and the story is that, Elton is nothing if not extreme, and there are so many...
You think?
There is so many different things that we're asked of me on a day-to-day basis, but I'm an actor. I have a very odd relationship with passion, and it's a joy to be able to, in one moment, play a timid, shy, slightly confused young man who doesn't yet know what he is, and the next minute to play this gregarious, huge personality with this incredible God-given ability. That's a thrill and an exciting thing on a day-to-day basis. And every day we were presented with new challenges and new things that were just fantastically stimulating. And I have to just say, I've got to tag this on. This is truly, the last time we're all going to be together as a gang. In all terms, we came out 5 million years ago. So thank you so much for coming out.
It's been really fun to see as this award season has gone on and on and on and on. A lot of the department heads that you worked with so closely, be recognized. Julian Day, the costume designer. Lizzie Georgie, who did the makeup, the sound people. All of these departments have been singled out. What was it like for you working with all of these different departments, and how did you find the different relationships were different?
Well, I suppose the interesting thing about this project is it very, very quickly the passion and the love and the kind of excitement about the subject matter became really sort of galvanising, and so we, although things were tough, it's a huge project to get up and over the hill. That we had this incredible passion and love and excitement to sort of take on board this incredible story and this incredible life, and try to just refract the lens a little, so that we could almost dare to put, which we're allowed to do, with David and Elton and Matthew Vaughan, the producers. We allowed us to try and elevate it and put our own voice to it in a way as well, and that's something I very much encourage with all the department heads. I made a point of saying no to everything in the first week. Where anyone brought me and said, no, it's not good enough, it's got to be bigger. Which drove them all mad, and they all thought I was a complete arsehole. But the end result was that it moved it sort of into our kind of interpretation of what was there, because Elton was really smart, and he said to Taron right at the beginning, don't do an impression of me. Take your voice and make it your voice, give me you, but through this music, through this life. And that's something I really took on board and tried to work with on the other creative departments with as well, that we wanted to be informed and inspired by Elton and his life and the shows and all the things that he went through. So I think that leads into the fantasy element of it, that allowed us to have that freedom and that joy, and which is such an important part of this film. It's a celebration and really about survival and loving yourself and loving life, and that's hopefully the ultimate is the end goal.
As I'm sure a lot of people I'm sure a lot of people in this room know, because it's been written about and spoken about, Taron, you actually went to Woodside, Elton's house in Berkshire, England, and spent some time there and read the diaries. I'm curious to know, what did you glean from those? Because they're, from what I have heard, they're mundane, but they're also crazy at the same time, all the stuff that he went through.
I think they were wonderful, because I often get asked about what were the things, what were the tidbits that you gleaned from spending time with Elton, what advice did he give you, what did you learn from the diaries? And those things make sort of like really good sound bites, because you can write about them easily, they're really easily digestible. But the great gift that Elton and David and latterly Bernie as well, the great gift that they actually gave me was, we all became very close, and we all kind of sort of became a little family. And actually, I believe that is a huge part of what the secret sauce of the whole recipe is, because all of a sudden it wasn't a job anymore. It was something that felt incredibly personal and really familial. I think the genius of what Elton and Bernie do is they take something that's incredibly personal and incredibly specific to their own experience, and they do some sort of bloody wizardry, and then we're all here, and it means something to all of us, and it's why Elton and Bernie's music is selling out stadiums all over the world, year by year, because the micro becomes the macro, and I think that is the gift that they gave us in making the film, and it's what Dexter was just saying. They gave us the license to make it personal and to not be pernickety about details of what actually happened, but to celebrate the spirit and the heart of what they do, and to celebrate 50 years of music that is still going strong now. What a legacy! And I think what I'm especially proud of in our films, I think, is made in the model of how they make music. It's a personal thing that speaks to everybody, and it's a great, it's a great gift to their music, and I'm very proud of our movie as a tribute to it.
If I can just add, my diaries were really mundane, and I never wrote feelings or personal views on anything in them. They were just kind of lists. Like it was, got up. Broke Hand of the Wind, bought a Rolls Royce, had dinner with David Bowie. That was one day. Something similar to that.
There was one of the ones that sticks in my mind was fix the washing machine, wrote Honky Cat.
At least
I must be like, I can't fix a fucking What I would like to say about what Dexter was saying earlier, the general feeling about this when we all became friends, and we did, was that everybody really wanted this movie to become the best thing it could. And everybody had different ideas, but everybody really wanted, given the chance that they had been given, to make an R movie, to make a fantasy movie, and have a big kind of palette. Everybody tried their best to make the best movie they could, and that's why we became friends. A lot of credit is to David Furnish, who's not on stage, and to Matthew Vaughn. We all become friends, and it was never. We had our mini battles about what should be and what should be, but it was only because people genuinely loved the story and they wanted the best for me. And I find that incredibly moving. And that's why, although we might not be together on stage together again, who knows, we might not, but we'll always be friends for life. That's the most amazing thing. I hadn't met Jamie Bell since I did Billy Elliot, since I saw Billy Elliot. So we've all become so close as a result of working together. And the key of Bernie and I is that we've loved working together, and I've always loved collaboration. We still collaborate. This movie was a true collaboration of brilliant minds wanting the same result. If I could just
So, Bernie, one of the reasons why you're here in LA this weekend is because I'm Gonna Love Me Again is nominated for the Golden Globe for Best Song. I love that song so much. What were you hoping to accomplish with the lyrics, and do the lyrics I'm Gonna Love Me Again, which really speak to Elton's journey a lot in the film, do they also apply to you?
I think it was more pointed towards Elton. It was just reconfirming. I'm always a little oblique in the things that I write. I never want to be totally 100% to the point and obvious. So, I masked it with a little mystery, hopefully, but the point is totally there, I think. And when I initially wrote the lyric, I don't think it was intended for it to be a duet. I wrote it solely as something for Elton, but it was about life reconfirming and redemption and all of those things that go with coming back. I guess it's sort of a bookend to I'm Still Standing in a way. But it's interesting because I never know what Elton's going to end up doing with something. And when I wrote the lyric initially, I wrote it very much in my mind as a sort of one of those sort of Tom Waits sort of slow waltzes, It stylistic kind of thing. But I think the point is there that that's the beauty of our relationship. He never ceases to surprise me. And although I can sort of hopefully motivate him in a little way towards my way of thinking, forget it. As Elton always does, he goes his own way, and it's always worked. So I got nothing to complain.
Well, I have to add to that. I mean, I got the lyric, and I'm thinking, right, this is the end of the movie. I'm sober. I'm starting my life again. I'm still standing into closing credits. I can't follow it with ballad. And I just saw the lyric, and it was just like, as Bernie said, it was like the bookend to "I'm Gonna Love Me Again," to "I'm Still Standing." And I looked at the lyric and I thought, Motown. And I was in the studio. If I can tell a little story, I wrote that and "Never Too Late" on the same afternoon in Atlanta. And I googled "Come See About Me" by the Supremes, and I got the tempo from that, and I thought, right, that sounds all right. And I just went from there. As Bernie, it could have gone either way. It could have been a torch song, but I just figured if it's going to be at the end of the movie in the credit, it's got to be up. And when I finished it, I thought, I've got to sing it with Taron. How can I sing this on my own? He's the movie. He is the movie. And of course it was great because we ended up singing for the first time on record together. We sang on stage, first time on record. And so yes, I completely fucked Bernie.
But at the same time, you know, the idea, what I like about the song ultimately is the fact that it really is the two Eltons singing the song. So in a way, it's not really a duet.
Were you worried that he was going to be there in the studio the day that you recorded your amazing vocal on that track?
No, he was there in the studio.
Before you left, when he
offered. He offered. He said, "Would you like me to leave?" And I was like, "No, what are you kidding me? This is a story for the grandkids."
He did it in the dark and naked. So.
Do you know what? In all seriousness, the first time Elton and I sang together was approaching a year ago at Elton and David's Elton John AIDS Foundation event, and it was a lovely event. And I think that night alone was something like 6 million or something. But it was a wonderful, wonderful event.
Until you came on, yeah.
There was rumblings that we were going to do this sort of impromptu number, and I was terrified. I was absolutely terrified. You know, I was singing around my suite at the chateau for 2 days before, and basically I went and sang a rehearsal, and it was a car crash. And I was so nervous before. You were being a nightmare because we were at a table and you kept coming up and tickling me. Despite the fact that I was about to have an anxiety attack.
to loosen you up.
You were trying to loosen me up. But the moment I
was trying to stiffen you up.
Definitely did that one.
Unfortunately, you didn't.
What I have to say is so earnest.
Go careful.
Earnest, I can't follow that. All I was going to say was that actually, it's always been a really lovely thing performing with Elton and singing with Elton. And actually, I've always felt very. If you watch that video of us doing Tiny Dancer at that party, I'm clearly quite nervous, and the lovely thing is, I've watched it and I'm very, very proud of it. Elton never takes eyes off me, and you're always nurturing me and looking after me, and it's a really lovely thing. And so, in answer to your question, in a very long-winded, slightly adulterated.
I've always told him rehearsals are shit, and it doesn't matter about rehearsals. It's the performance at the night, and he's never ever let me down when we sang together, and he's always, you know. It's intimidating to sing with somebody like me. Imagine what if you're on stage with someone who's really well known and you're not known to be a singer. Of course it's going to be intimidating, but he's always...
Okay, so here's my last question. given that the highlight of the Oscars last year was watching Bradley Cooper and your pal Lady Gaga completely reinvent Shallow on the Oscars telecast screen, have you guys already thought about how you're going to perform the song?
There won't be any snogging, and I never put the cart before the horse. I mean, I don't know if we're going to be nominated or not. We'll think about it if we are. If we do get nominated, I should be thrilled, and we will be performing it together. I have no idea what we're going to do.
No, I mean, if he doesn't have any idea, I certainly
I'll be in a huge fishtail dress. I don't give a shit. We'll put Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga into the fucking PG ratings, and we'll be really hard.
Guys, it's so great to be with all of you. Oh, yes, of course.
super quickly. Along the sides here, there are lots of very important people from Paramount. I have to say to all of you, this isn't. Making this movie with you has been extraordinary in every department, from Jim Giannopoulos through to everybody. The marketing department especially, you have made this experience for me one of the greatest of my life. Thank you to every single one of you. There isn't a nasty person amongst you. Thank you so much, Paramount. Dexter Fletcher.
Elton, could you sign your book for me? Elton! Picture with you! Elton, can I get a picture with you? Slow down.
Thank you so much.
Elton, you're all great! I love it! You're doing your concert!
Elton, this way. Oh.
Awesome! Can I take a selfie?
Yeah, sure.
I'll let you do it. You're longer arm.